fellow YouTubers. I say good morning, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to another electrifying moment of Arizona Positive Motivation Vids and Streams, starring your host, Mr. Arizona. It is now 10:42 a.m. on Friday, January 24th, 2022, ladies and gentlemen. And the title today is, what is our biggest enemy? Who is our biggest enemy? Friends? Foe? People that are close? Yeah, I'm doing all right. So far, so good. What's up, Panka? You know, who is our biggest enemy in this world? Is it our friends? Is it our family? Is it our close ones? Or is it the people we just don't like? Yep. You know who the worst enemy is? The worst enemy that you could ever come across in the history of your life. Do you know who that is? You. The worst enemy, the most critical thinker is yourself. The one that is the most critical is the one that you look in the mirror every day. The one that you see every single day. The one that you wake up to. The one that you go to sleep to every single night. The one that you wake up every single morning to. The worst critic, the worst bully you could ever come across is yourself. Why? Because we always downgrade ourselves. We always insult ourselves. We always hurt ourselves. We always cheat ourselves out of every opportunity in this world. Because why? Because we believe in the negativity. We absorb the negativity. It becomes a part of our lives. And we got to stop that mentality and say, hey, I'm not going to let you win no more. I am a success. I can do what I can do. And I ain't going to let nobody on this earth stop me from becoming a success, including myself. That's why every day I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to say, look, I am a success. I am what I am. I am a success and I'm going to have a great day. I am a success and I'm going to have a great day. I am strong. I am proud. I am strong. I am proud. Because why? It doesn't matter whether you're a complete failure or a complete success. Because I tell you what, I'm glad of being a failure. Because why? Because my failures are scars to learn from, are scars to understand what they really are. You must understand why they were involved, why they were in your life in the first place. Don't dwell on the past. Don't blame everybody thinking that, well, he caused me to do this, she caused me to do that. Everything happened because this happened to me. That's why no. That's a sick way of thinking. The only reason why you are where you're at today is because of you, because of your way of thinking, because of your way of running your life. And nobody is to blame for it but you. What's up, lady? How you doing, sweetheart? It's true, man. A lot of people doubt themselves. A lot of people say, man, I can't do this. I can't do that. Bullshit. There ain't no ain't and can't. You can do it and you will do it. You just got to discipline yourself to do it. And then guess what? You'll be producing. It'll happen every single day of your life. It will fucking happen, my friend. I promise you it would happen. You just got to motivate yourself. And instead of looking in the mirror and say, I don't want to do it. I can't. It's those self doubts that are the worst things you could do to yourself. The moment you doubt yourself and you doubt your ability, then you pretty much lost the game. You pretty much lost everything. Because why? Because you started off with that same mentality, that same way of thinking from the very word go. But I'm telling you one thing, you've got to switch that around. You got to change that around. You got to switch the negative to a positive and say, look, I am strong. I am proud. I am going to be a success, not only in life, but in everything else. I will divide. I will conquer. I'm gonna give you an example. Have you ever heard of the story of Napoleon? Have you ever heard of that? You ever heard of the story of Napoleon? Napoleon had short man's complex. That means he wanted to make everybody smaller than he was. So what he did was he went to the extents of getting like metal legs to make himself look taller around shorter people. But guess what? That's what that's a proof of? You know what that's proven fact of? That's a proven fact that he was insecure about himself and about his ability to do things. Because if he wasn't that insecure about himself, he wouldn't give a damn how tall he was. Because I guarantee you the man was smart. He was intelligent. He knew how to run a country and he knew how to do things. He was a very, very smart, intelligent man. And he did a lot of things in history. And look, he is well known. He is infamous in history because everybody talks about him. Everybody talks about what Napoleon did, about what he did, about the things he accomplished. Because why? Because he was written in history as a great man, period. He was, because he did things that were extraordinary. He did things that nobody else done. He stood up and said, look, I'm going to run my country and I'm going to do what I'm going to do to help it survive. Don't you think that's what all of us need to do with ourselves? Hey, you're the king of your or queen of your own country. You get to decide what you want to do with it. Think about it. Think about it for a moment. Just think. You have the power to do whatever you want, whenever you want. All you have to do is put your mind to it and do it. Just do it. It don't matter whether you pass or whether you fail, because guess what? In life, there ain't no wrong or right answers. It's just life. What you put into it is exactly what you're going to get out of it every single day of your life. Sure, go ahead and tell her that I'm live. You know, tell the whole world, fucking tweet it out, please do. Because I want everybody to know that you have the power to change your life. You have the power to move it, to groove it, to basically put it into place however you want. Ain't nobody got power over you. Who the fuck has got power over you? The only person in this whole wide world that's ever got power over you is God. And God ain't going to tell you how to run your life. No, he ain't. He ain't going to tell you. He ain't going to show you how to run your life. No. He gave you the freedom to say, look, you do what you want. I'll be here to support you either way. I'll be here for you either way. I will be here 100%, whether you rise or whether you fall. I will not stop loving you. I will not stop caring for you. I will not stop being here for you. That's what God's promise is. That's what God's promise is. God promised mankind that God would never abandon mankind, but to be there whenever they needed him. Whenever the Spirit rose, he'd be right there. But like I said, I know a lot of y'all don't like it when I talk like this. I know a lot of you all run away when I speak like this because I speak the goddamn truth. I speak what truth is. Like I said, everybody has self-doubt in this world. Everybody has, well, I don't know. You know, everybody has those days. But you know what you got to do? Got to rise above them. You got to rise above them and say, look, I ain't going to let this day get the best of me. This is going to be my day. I own it. It's my day. And I'm going to make the best. I'm going to make it the best day possible. I'm going to make this day a day to remember. I'm going to make this day the most momentous day possible. And you know how you can do it? And I'm going to tell you. The first step to making a great day is to be you, be yourself, and be the most best version, be the best version of yourself that you could ever possibly be. It's just, and I've said this before a million times. I'm going to say it before a million times over again and again and again. I'm going to say this. It's just like getting a job. When you come in for that job interview, you're dressed to the nines. Shelly's doing pretty good. But like I said, you're dressed to the nines. And look, you're dressed up. You psych yourself up. You build yourself up. But then a lot of the times when a lot of you go into that room, a lot of the times when you go into that room, people stare at you, people looking at you. And a lot of the times you freeze up. You freeze up and you're like, I don't know. Well, guess what? People pick up on that vibe real quick. Just the way you carry yourself. But if you go in there with confidence, I mean it. I mean, go in there with confidence. Walk in there with a prideful stride and sit down in that chair and say, sir or ma'am, I'm ready for the interview. Let's get to it. Because I'm confident that I'm going to get this job. I'm confident that I'm going to accomplish what I'm going to accomplish. And I'm going to make all these motherfuckers, their jaws drop. Their jaws are going to drop as soon as I come in. Because that vibe, that feeling that you carry you're going to carry that with pride, and you're going to walk into that room with a stride like you own the whole goddamn place. And then you're going to go grab a chair, sit down, and say, look, I'm ready for whatever you can give me. Give me your best shot. Just like going into a boxing match. You ain't going to step in the ring unless you're hungry for a shot at the title. You got to be hungry for a shot. You got to be hungry for that accomplishment. You've got to want that accomplishment to happen. Because then, guess what? If you want it bad enough, if you work hard for it, it's gonna motherfucking happen. Within minutes, every one of you on the face of this earth can become a success. Every one of you can conquer whatever you're afraid of, conquer whatever's giving you a disadvantage. You could do it. You could make it your advantage. An example. This one gentleman was born with no arms, just legs. But guess what? You know what the fuck he done? He became a master swordsman. He became a master swordsman. Top 10 of his class. Because why? Because he never let a physical or a mental disability deter him from what he wanted to do. I don't care who you are. I don't care what's wrong with you. Don't let anything stop you from doing what you want to do in life. Period. And I know I've said this before, but Stephen Hawking, he was one of the most ingenious people in this world. One of the most famous people in this world. He was one of the most smartest people in this world. He had a goddamn debilitating illness. But did he let that stop him from accomplishing what he wanted to accomplish? No, because he used that disability as a strength, and he kept going. Just like everything else, it doesn't matter whether you're physically disabled, mentally disabled, whatever your malfunction is, you could turn around and make it a positive. You could turn around and use it to your advantage and make yourself even better. Think about cancer patients. Think about what they go through every fucking day, wondering, oh my God, is this going to be the last? Is this going to be the last day? Is this going to be the last day? But guess what? A lot of them don't worry about that. They don't. A lot of them say, what's up, sis? How you doing? A lot of them say, you know what? If this is going to be my last day on earth, I'm going to make it the best damn day I have ever in my life had. I'm going to approach this day with a smile and with a good heart. I'm going to say, if this is going to be my last day here on earth, I'm going to make it the best damn day possible. I'm going to live every single day as if it's my last day, because you never know. It could be that day. That's why you want to enjoy your life. You want to enjoy things. Live life to the fullest. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the pleasure of having it. Enjoy the blessing that you have it. Because it only happens for a short time and then it's gone. And if you spend all your time in self-pity, in doubt, in fear, in disbelief, then that fear is going to rule you for the rest of your life, and you'll never be able to accomplish anything in your life. You got to step out of that box. You got to get yourself out of that mental state and say, hey, I'm not going to let this thing beat me up anymore. I'm not going to let this thing get the best of me no more. You've got to be more man. You've got to be more woman than this. You've got to be strong in life. Don't ever let life get you down. Don't let ever life destroy you. Don't do it. Because if you do, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. You're going to say, God, I wish I would have accomplished this. I wish I would have done this. I wish. Well, stop wishing and do it. Stop talking about it and be about it. Stop procrastinating, saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. No, don't talk about it, be about it. Do it. Be the best version of yourself that you could ever be. Always strive for the best. Don't settle down for just, it's all right. It's all right. No. If you want to be the best, you've got to work hard and be dedicated to it. You've got to understand what it is to be the best, what it takes to be the best. Hard work and dedication. Like, for instance, like me working in the yard. Do you think that my dad's yard, well, that my mom's yard, got to where it was just by accident? I just snapped my fingers and boom, it just turned out that way. No, I trimmed, cut, watered, I paid attention, I did everything that I could. I was dedicated to that job, to that particular task. I dedicated myself to that. I put everything I had into that every single day. My dad worked his ass to the bone when he was alive every single day. My mom did too, and I did too. And that's the reason why that yard looks the way it does today. Because we put a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication into it. And then we created our paradise. We created a place of Zen, a very good place. And you could create it anywhere, even in the comforts of your own home. All you have to do is sit in a chair and think about what you want to do. Think about what you want to do. Motivate yourself to do it. Put the idea in your head and make it a reality. Put the idea in your head and make it a reality. Making your dreams come true. Instead of sitting on the shelf just gathering dust. Because I swear to God, if you don't put forth the effort to accomplish your dreams and accomplish what you want to do, I promise you, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Because when you get older, or when God tells you, hey, what have you accomplished? What are you going to say? Nothing. So God's going to say, that means I gave you life and to do something, right? I specifically gave you life to do something. And you're going to come up and say, well, what'd you do? Nothing. So that means you accomplished nothing? I mean, seriously, man. Everybody accomplishes something in life. Everybody is a winner. Everybody is a creator of something. But what you have to do is you have to look deep within yourself. Look deep within you, and you will find the creativity. You will find the true you. I'm just going to say this. Creativity doesn't come in a box. It doesn't come in a movie. You can't get creativity by copying off of someone else. Creativity, true creativity, comes from you and you alone. Because each of us have instilled, God has placed a dream inside of us all. It's up to us to find that dream and make it a reality. God gives us the blueprints. It's up to us to use them correctly. Man, I've said a lot today. I really have. Um, at this moment in time, since I'm done with my preaching, um, at this moment in time, if there's anything that anybody would like to say, they're more than comfortable to say it. But I'm going to tell you this. Please keep things respectful up on my panel. I don't want to hear talking crap or any negativity. We're going to speak civil, and we're going to speak about what has been said here today. If you have anything you would like to add, but just keep it positive. I don't want no negativity on this channel at all. None. Zero. Zip. That goes out the door. Nothing but positive vibes here. And that's the way we're going to keep it. I'll be up here for a little bit longer. Then I have to go because I have to go eat my breakfast. I know this is a random stream. I know it is. But you know, I don't know what it was. I just got the motivational bug and decided to just let it fly, let it go. And I think it's great. It really is. You know, see, a lot of people on this platform, their jaws drop when I speak like this because they've never heard me speak this way. They've never heard things come out of my mouth like this. A lot of people never heard this because it's not really common around a drama community. And I get it. But you know, it's the way I felt, and I just rolled with it. I didn't have any rhyme or reason. You know, see, life turns out in many, many unexpected ways. It could go to the left, it could go to the right, it could go up or down, or whatever. But you know, the point of the matter is, wherever life takes you, you roll with it, not against it. You roll towards it, not away from it. Because personally, I'd rather like to see what's in front of me than what's behind me. I mean, I'm just saying. Because what happens when you spend all your time looking back? You ram into the wall, right? You ram into stuff that's right in front of you because you don't see it because you're too busy looking what's back behind you, not what's in front of you. You've got to put your focus on what's directly in front of you. The shit that's behind you, that's past, that's gone. That don't mean nothing. But the stuff that is in front of you, that's what you got to look out for. That's what you have to pay attention to. Because if you don't, you're going to slam into that wall and it's going to hurt and try and knock you down because you didn't expect it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I didn't mean to scare everybody. You guys take care. Much love to everybody. And I'll see you on the next round. And just remember, stay motivated, stay focused, and always look up to the stars. You guys take care. Much love to everybody. God bless and amen.